Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Feed Me Friday. Oh boy. Okay, so fair is done. It's funny because it takes our house a few days after the fair to recuperate because we got all the fair entries and stuff that we got to put away. So yeah, I still have my giant fair entry I got to put away from the Conquering Diabetes thing. So the week went really well of sitting there and talking to people and stuff like that. This is more than I would normally have, but I want to use this up so I can make another batch today. This is cheesy scrambled eggs. So anyway, I got to talk to so many interesting people. Had a good time talking to everybody. It was funny. So many people were surprised, of course, when I moved. So, I had the food set up, right? I had the category set up. You got the safe food, the caution food, and the avoid food. And everyone, of course, is always surprised when they see me moving butter or bacon over to the safe food area. And then surprised again when I move oats over to the, avoid area. And a lot of people are like, well, even steel cut oats, like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's steel cut or not. It's still going to raise your blood sugar. So there were 2 people in the entire week that were a bit troublesome. One person in particular was pretty tough. But the thing is, I thought about it later. It's like God taught me so many lessons from that exchange. And I mean, it was only like maybe 5 minutes. But the thing is, this is what I said. Let me get my words in order here. So I remember when I first got married to my husband, he had said something and I didn't like it. And I said, you made me feel stupid. And he's like, I didn't make you feel anything. You made yourself feel stupid. Because the words that he had used hurt my feelings, but that wasn't his intention. He was saying what he was thinking, and he wasn't trying to make me feel bad. And I actually was just thinking about that memory recently. And I mean, I didn't like it when he said it at that time. Oh, you made yourself feel stupid? I didn't like that. But he was right. People's words only have the amount of power that you give them. So the person who was talking to me at the fair, like, it was kind of funny because the next morning the devil's like, oh yeah, he made you feel small. And I'm like, no, he did not make me feel small. I made myself feel small. And I shouldn't feel small anyway, because I get now what was bothering the man. And he was on the defensive. And he was trying to justify his stance. So in doing so, he was on the defensive, and the things that he said were not very nice. But I don't think he was saying them with the intention of hurting me. I think it was with the intention of saying, well, this is what I think, and look at how high up my information is, and things like that. I don't know. I hope I'm making sense. But anyway, God was also showing me, it's like, as long as you're mad at this person or upset with them for their words, it's going to hinder your prayers. I was like, no, I want to see that person in heaven. I want to shake their hand. I want to see them and their family in heaven. So I don't want to remember their words. I want to remember them and pray for them. So this is something that God's been working on me in the last maybe half a year, to stop reliving things that happened to me. Stop remembering bad things that happened to me. Stop remembering words that someone said. Because we can always look at ourselves and say, well, I didn't mean to hurt that person's feelings, but they were hurt by what I said. And it's like, okay, well, if you can give yourself that leeway, why can't you give other people that kind of leeway? Even when you're angry and upset, you might not be saying something with the intention of hurting that person. You might just be saying it because you're hurt. So, yeah. Gonna go wash my hands and make my coffee. I should also say that there are some people out there who deliberately hurt other people. And I mean, that's how it is. I would rather give them the benefit of the doubt. And here's the other thing too. It's like that phrase, hurt people. So they tend to hurt others because they have been hurt themselves. That's not an excuse. I just want to make that clear. I'm not excusing anyone. I'm not excusing anyone's bad behavior because they were hurt. So it's like I was kind of grumpy the other day because I was tired and hormonal, and I was grumpy with my girls. Like I took something 2 days in a row, took something that they said the wrong way, and I had to apologize because I'm like, I'm sorry. This was not, I being tired and hormonal is not a good excuse. So yeah. And you have to think too, it's like you're setting an example to everyone around you with how you deal with, like, I mean, will my girls have the same excuse? Like if they're super tired, just be like, oh, I was tired and that was why I snapped at you. Yeah, it's not good. Anyway, it's also important to apologize because that also sets an example. So let's see, what else I want to say. Overall, it was an amazing experience. I had a lot of people ask if I was going to do a class somewhere, which I would love to do, but I don't know how. I have to wait for God to open that door to show me where to go with that. Also, I didn't hardly exercise for 2 weeks because it was so much fair stuff. So today, it's August 1st, so I'm like I'm going to try to slowly build back up over the course of this month. Clean eating challenge. I'm glad that it's done just because I'm ready to stop taking pictures of all the food that I eat. It was kind of fun, like trying to find different, little guys around the house and stuff like that to add to the pictures. But I am done. I'm ready to go back to normal. The only thing I'm going to continue is drinking regular coffee for like maybe another month. I am not ready to bring the flavored coffee back. It's funny, like realizing how much indigestion I was getting from the flavored coffee. Like it's not a lot, but it's enough to make me say, well, let's go one more month with regular and then see what happens. So I have a boatload of flavored coffee. Anyway. Apart from that, I didn't notice any differences, but I will say this. I'm going on 3 months of no nightshades, and I was taking pictures yesterday, and my arms are definitely getting better. The skin is getting smoother. The patches are getting softer. So anyway, that's exciting. It's interesting though. It's like 3 months and the patches are still there. I know some people who they heal faster, but I have thalassemia. So I'm going to blame that for my slow healing. Yeah, that's it for now. Might be kind of a busy day today. I am just not braining today. Oh my word. I kept thinking that today was August 1st. It is not. Today is July 31st. It looks like I'm doing one more day. Last and final day on the clean eating challenge. I was thinking I could stop because, 30 days is that's reputable, but it's like, no, I was going to do it for the whole month. Anyway, there's Rock Lee in the background looking at me, staring me down. Yeah, I know. Stupid woman. Should have checked the calendar. I also had forgotten to tell you guys about my coffee. Still the same regular coffee. I think this was Fire Department Donut Shop version. 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. 2 tablespoons of butter, scoop of collagen, and a few dashes of salt. This probably looks terrible, but that was lunch. It was beef stuffed with cream cheese and some shredded cheese. And oh my word, it was good. I did film it. It's going to drop eventually. And then, of course, also is coffee with all the same stuff as this morning, except I think I did just 1 tablespoon of butter this time around. So this is part of dinner. This is meatballs, and I'm going to add some sour cream. But before I do that, I just want to show you guys what I did to the sour cream container. Yeah, so never, try to roll this up and have the lid open. Oh my goodness, am I brain dead or what? I don't know if this is going to be it for the night. I'll check in with you guys later. It's going to be my last item of the day. It's cream cheese that I cooked together with some heavy cream and some cinnamon vanilla salt. It's about 2 tablespoons. I keep it in the freezer. This will be my first time having it melted. But anyway, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching and listening. This video is brought to you by my faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, who has everything you need and nothing you don't. Bye.